I'm going to visit more new places. And I promise you that as you follow my YouTube channel in 2024,
I'm with Oliver here. Oliver, right? My baby. Okay, why not a TS? Why not a TS? Can I have a TS? Because it's faster than a TS. One and one, me and him 1 and 1, you know? Don't bring that motherfucking bullshit in Mount Kenya, man. Don't bring that bullshit in Mount Kenya. No.
The video, man. I love it. In the morning. How are you? I love that jacket. I told you. It's not even a jacket.
When you come back from East Africa,
cool.
Give me a measurement. I make for you some cool ones.
Big Mustafa. Big Mustafa.
Professor.
I call him the video man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
You have us on camera.
Yeah. Definitely, man. 1,000%. You kill me, man. The trip is.
Where are you taking us to?
I want to take you guys to the Kisumu. Kisumu. How is it?
Oscar.
Hi, Judy.
Hello.
What's up? Good to see you.
Good to see
Mufasa.
you. Mufasa.
Mzee, umetoka wapi Coast?
Hi.
Niaje bro? Yadela. You're from? Where? Coast?
No. Nairobi.
790? 890? Unapenda hiyo bike? Unapenda hiyo bike?
Umeacha jamaa kama amesimama.
Hebu sema nimeacha nani?
Umeacha jamaa kama amesimama huku juu bwana.
Wacha. This is Narok County. Hapa ni Narok. For breakfast. These are our machines here. You can see guys are really packed, ready to go. Man, everyone here has serious luggage. You know, serious luggage. So we want to take some breakfast here. Put something, man.
It's fully branded. Stickers, t-shirt, underwear, what else? Socks maybe.
Eli,
I'll show you the socks. Just now.
I will just steal them from your feet then.
Mwangi has told me to say hi to you in Bikers.
You know, Mwangi is the guy who calls me Daredevil. So that's why I put in a WhatsApp now, Katana Daredevil.
Oh.
That's how he calls me because of my riding style. But I try to behave.
Yeah, but I mean, he called me, he said he's keeping in touch with this guy. So we must,
Abdul, you mean Abdul?
yeah,
Abdul.
say
from
monitor,
Bazanites.
say monitor him. Make sure he doesn't go as fast.
Monitor him.
Yeah. But today he's well behaved. Huh?
No. I have.
All right then, I'll tell Mwangi you're good. We're in Narok and we've met Peleka to Palebil. And we've met two bikers from Narok who actually saw my post from Facebook. They are my real fans. So currently they are here enjoying tea with us as we proceed. I'm sure they'll give us a push up to somewhere along these roads. Kabisa.
South Africa tunaenda.
South Africa mazee, hata wewe ukuje sasa. Hata bike ndogo hatuachi sasa. Zote tunaenda.
Inside ranks at the taxpayers. Oh. So, yeah, so there was a time there was a project. South Africa is even worse because 87% of the land is owned by the whites. The blacks own I think 5% or less of the land. Most of it it's owned by the whites. The ranches, the big ranches.
Yeah, they have big ranches.
Not just ranches, the whole
big land. I put one.
I mean, you can go for 40 kilometers and you're told this land just belongs to one person.
And they fence it.
It's fenced.
Yeah.
All of it is fenced. Their roads and our roads are different.
Yeah.
Their roads are fenced. So you can't even...
You have to fence your land to the road.
Yeah, you have to fence your land to the road. And you can't even, like the wild camping shenanigans, they couldn't work in Namibia and, okay, they work some parts in Namibia, but they couldn't work in South Africa. There is nowhere to go.
Yeah. I mean, you go hiking, like in some mountain, and it's owned by somebody.
It's owned by somebody.
Property. Yeah. Individual property.
In fact, the places which are not fenced, there is a road sign which says this section is unfenced, and it's like 5 kilometers only. From Cape Town to Johannesburg, only 5 kilometers is unfenced. The rest is fenced, and it's 1,600 kilometers. Yeah. Both sides is fenced and owned by, and mostly the Germans.
But that's why I would not like to live in South Africa. Also, you feel still this black and white separation.
Yeah. The thing is, what can be done because
it takes time, generations.
It takes generations for this to be solved, and it has to be solved with no conflict with anything. No one should feel I can figure out 100,000 hectares of land. The smallholders, just 20,000. Retain 80,000, no problem, just give us 20,000. Yeah. Retain 80%, give us 20%. Some will give.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
probably.
But it should not be like in Zimbabwe.
No.
Zimbabwe messed it completely up. What Mugabe did there.
I worked in Mozambique. One of my clients I was working with was Zimbabwe. A white man from Zimbabwe. He was called Grant. Grant was my client, so I used to work on his farm. measure soil fertility, do calculations.
Niaje bro, umenyamaza
She
sana.
wanted to go back to the land and she's kicked out and they had no money.
They just
So the president of Mozambique at that time was called Armando Guebuza. Very smart guy. He said, oh, so you white Zimbos, you have no more, you're stateless, yes.
come.
Come to Manicaland. So on the Zimbo side it's called Manicaland because it's Mutare, Rusape, before that region is Manicaland. On this side is also called Manicaland. It's the same community. They said, okay, from the border, all from Machipanda, if you know that region, from Machipanda all the way to, he said, Gorongosa, this region is yours. Hundreds of kilometers. And no one was living there. Yeah, he said, parcel that. And stay there. Yeah, so
Yeah, Zimbabwe
they
is
were
a bad
given land.
example. Very big.
Now today Mozambique has no food insecurity issue. They produce like nobody's visiting.
Black and white.
They are better than
Zambia.
Kenya.
Same
work
story.
together.
The Zambians realized
Uh-huh.
there was an advantage. They told the Zimbos, come, just cross the small river called Zambezi. And they put a ferry there.
Clever.
And then in the southern part of Zambia, the Tongaland. So they said, us, we want two types. We want the cattle ranchers and we want those that are farming. So they came. The cattle ranchers were given land in the southern, around Livingstone, Choma, that region. Anyone who was farming and who had expertise in farming, he was given land in Kabwe. Today if you go to Kabwe, it's all Zimbabwe. And Kabwe produces more than the Republic of Kenya. That region, from Kapiripoch to Kabwe. Have you seen what they produce?
What are they producing? Farming.
Corn, maize.
Corn. So
On
it's
an
very fertile there.
industrial scale. Industrial scale. Farm after farm with these giant harvesters. Center pivot. The whole country is center pivot. Kenya, we have less than 10, I think, or 20 center pivots. That place has like 1,000 of them. Yeah. Massive center. I'm not talking about the small ones. Massive.
That's a good example. Huh?
Yeah. So for me, I know there is injustice. But even if us where we are now, with our current level of capital, and thinking if we're given this land, we will mess it up.
Yeah,
So we can talk to them, they give us technology, they give us part of the land. And we give them peace. We give you peace, give us
We
technology.
should just have peace together. Inside we all look the same.
Yeah.
We just have a color which is different. So what is it? What is it about? Everybody should have a good chance to get a proper education, and then it starts with that.
But education really doesn't help. Look at Zimbabwe. Education really doesn't
Do they have a
help.
good school system?
They have the best education system in Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
In Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they go to
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Africa a lot.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Zimbabwe had, not anymore, but it had the best education
Mambo.
system. Jambo. Yeah, they had the best education system in Africa.
But poor currency.
They messed
Yeah, I
up
mean,
with
they
the
messed the
whites.
whole the whole system.
Oh, they messed up
I
with
mean,
the whites.
issue also is they became the
4,000 were kicked out. 4,000 commercial ranchers. These were the guys who were feeding the country.
And
It was the grain bread basket of the entire region of Southern Africa.
And then you have a corrupt government, extremely corrupt government, more than in Kenya. So
No,
of
no,
course,
a lot more than
a lot more in
Yeah.
Kenya. Yeah.
Here they still
Mugabe
50%.
and his family.
I think they still 100%.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what happened. They took their land and now they become
landowner.
the landowners.
But with nothing.
Exactly.
And it's not even the poor that were given the land, it's the government top bigwigs who took the land. And they had no plan for
capacity.
They have no capacity. You need capital, you need technology, you need experience.
Knowledge.
You don't have all those three, so you
And
say
then the educated folks went to South Africa.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. Because South Africa had the opposite. The education was not there. So
but even South Africa now is headed this way. It's going backwards.
Yeah.
No. It's going backwards. You like Johannesburg, you can't believe it's run down. It's a run down.
It's what?
Run down. It's really looks awkward.
Really?
Eh?
Yeah.
Of course, Cape Town is a lot different
Yeah, that's the tourist
because it
place.
has a white government. No, it has a white-led government.
It has, really?
That is the only reason.
No, still?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It is the DA which rules Cape Town.
Oh.
yeah. Cape Town is totally different.
You know, I'm
from
no
Kenya.
longer politically correct. I say it as it is. You go to Cape Town, you
That's
think
okay.
you are in Europe. You go to Johannesburg, you're back in East Africa. Yeah.
But still Cape Town.
You are robbed at the traffic stops, no one stops, minibuses going like this up and down. On the night I was going, I think we spoke.
Yeah, we spoke with you.
20 trucks were on fire.
Yes,
20,
yeah,
yes.
you told me in Johannesburg.
Yes. It was winter. I had to turn back when I saw Johannesburg how it was.
Yeah. And it was night.
Take an Uber, like
It was
the-
around
It
midnight.
was,
when
yeah.
I turned
Most
back.
drivers have
Imagine,
guns.
They
he
were
went back
looting
to
on an
Johannesburg.
industrial.
This guy went back
The
to
Uber drivers
Johannesburg
have guns.
at
like,
night.
to protect
And it
themselves.
was
They have
free.
guns.
Okay, so there was snow, so there were trucks which were removed. There was some semblance of service delivery. They were removing the snow from the tarmac. I could see there were some trucks. But they were burning. 20 trucks were on fire. 20 trucks.
But why did they burn the trucks?
They were looting them. You burn it down to you loot and burn. Yeah. South Africa has not really made sense to me.
But still, it's one of the leading countries on the continent, right?
It is the leading country. It's the leading.
Politically, economically.
Not politically. no, but
Nigeria
it
is close, huh?
Politically, no, but economically, yes.
But-
Economically, industrially, yes.
They have a saying in the
But they have-
UN and the UNO and
Yeah, they talk
South
big.
Africa is.
Kenya now talks bigger than South Africa on the world.
Yeah, Ruto
on the-
can talk very
Yeah.
nicely. He's a good presenter.
Yeah, I always laugh when I
Oh,
see
he does
Ruto
have-
talking because
He's good. at
he's
that.
unable to manage border in the city of Nairobi, and now you're talking big.
Yeah, you can talk
on the
big.
wild stage.
Very big. He's a good representative for Kenya, but in the end he has to deliver, not just talk.
You know, I work with Americans all through, so they're my bosses. Americans don't have black or white. I mean, they only have black or white. They don't mince their words. So when they come here and they see what's happening, you can't get this right. You can't get this right. You can't get this right. The rule of law is absent in the country. You can do whatever you want. But on the international stage, it's very big. I was also in Ghana, and I saw a country which in 2010 was at the zenith. You know, that time Ghana was doing extremely well. I was there in 2010,
Yeah.
and I was there last year. Last year, you go to a supermarket, everything is imported.
Exactly,
Everything
exactly.
in the supermarket
I mean,
is
it's
imported.
the basically the current president. He talks big and does all these things.
Hata afadhali Mahama, John Mahama.
Amazing.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Akufo-Addo, no.
no. He's up something.
The Mombasa Nairobi is not clean anymore. There are so many white butterflies.